Good evening, Mayor Joaquin here with FDAHunter.com. Hope everybody's doing well. Wanted to go ahead and recap on a few plays for today that we did, and want to go over a few stocks today. So first one I want to go over is a where is it? Right here. We have so we have ONCS. Now today was an overall crazy day where you did not see a lot of plays. Overall, the market was down. A lot of stocks were down. A lot of former runners were all failing. Bloodbaths all around. And yet, we were still able to come out with wins on top. We were able to defend losses and potential big losses. So I'll go ahead and go over that quickly. I'll start with one example as ONCS. So ONCS today, as you guys can see here, it was running around 410, risk 401. So we were risking about 2.5% on this one. And at the end of the day, on this play, ONCS is uptrending. If you're still in it, I take profits. But again, we got out right here for like a 1 or 2% win. It was very, very small. So with those NCS today, an ONCS, I believe, could be something that you can put on your watch list. It is in the 320s right now. As you guys can see here, ONCS went from the 330s over $4.26 at market open. So we try to take a shot at here, but this was very, very choppy. ONCS did have some potential FDA news, but here it is. It's a collaboration agreement for a global phase 3 study, pivotal. I mean, it's not like they even did a phase 3 study. They are going to potentially get into a phase 3 study. As you guys can see here also, for whom there are no FDA-approved treatment options. So there's no approved FDA-approved treatment options. So again, this is a very big catalyst potentially in the future if this gets FDA approval, if they get through their phase 3 study. So, you know, I do think it may have potential because this is a small stock, again, smaller company. It does have, though, a 1 year. If you look at the 1 year chart, you can see it does have bag holders all the way to the 8s. Okay, so this would literally have to go insane to potentially break through that. So today we played it very, very tight. We know we have a lot of bag holders. Bag holders are people that are holding onto the stock in the past at higher prices. Bag holders is something you want to be scared for and play very tight, because every time somebody is trying to sell the stock at a higher price, there's always someone higher above there selling it that has been waiting forever and ever. And we are not here to wait forever and ever and ever. We are here to be very patient. We are here to wait for the right plays. If there's no play, there's no reason to play. Okay? If it's very slow, go out there, go to the beach, go have some fun, go spend some time with family. Me, I'm a workaholic, so I went out there today and worked on another business of mine that I have. So I apologize if I'm a little tired here today, but I did want to get these videos out. Mr. Joe Shimoni, thank you for joining in here. Dandushi, thank you for joining in. Tanchuk and Sophia, love you guys. All right, so pretty much here, ONCS, that is my take for ONCS. We barely lost on this, 1 or 2%, nothing, and we also won 1%. So again, it's like a scratch, it's nothing. Now, what we also had today was, in the morning, we had Dare, and we actually dared to play Dare. And there we saw was the potential breakout. So you guys can see here the Dare quick potential break past 227, good shot at 220s, target 5 to 10%. 220 is the new risk. So as you guys can see, as it was going up, we were managing our risk, which is something I'll explain in another video, and I'll go over that briefly. But Dare, as you guys can see here, this was just a technical breakout. We saw it pre-market today, and this is where we mentioned it right here. So even with a slow day, we mentioned it right around here. Look at this, guys. Look how beautiful this is. Early in the morning before everybody's waking up to this. So we saw it over here. It was notified. And look at that. Right there to the 260s. So you're talking literally 220, 260, a 20% jump right there. I mean, you know, we're shooting for on this one 5-10%, but this was because it was a very slow day, and yet people were still able to take a nice 10% on this. Some took 5%. So, we're not looking for something crazy. We're not looking for home runs. Sometimes that will happen. But when you're trading and when it's a slow day, you just want to be very patient. You want to play more conservative, in my opinion. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is just to educate people and to kind of show them how, and show you guys how day traders are thinking, how day traders are playing, how day traders make consistent money. We're not getting into there thinking it's going to go to, let's see here. We're not. Yeah, one time it went to 386. I mean, we thought maybe you might, have a shot at that. But again, it had no catalyst, no nothing. So we just took a conservative 10% on here. But you had up to 20%. You had a move that was predictable because this is a breakout. As you guys can see here in the morning, it started moving. It had a lot of volume. And then I saw right around here that it was trying to break right here previously at 215. Once it broke 215, we were looking at around the 220 range. So you can see here from 220, it started breaking out. So again, play it tight. When it's a small, small stock like this, you still want to play tight, even if it's a slow market and everything is slow. Okay. Now, the next one we were speaking about today was BTU. BTU also was mentioned here. Risk of 981. We wanted to see if we could hit 1034. Then what did we do here? We got out of it, and then we got back in it. So, once it showed some strength, why not take a second shot? As long as you're managing your risk level, you're okay. So as you can see here, we were making lemonade with lemon. So literally all day, no plays. Power hour, this came in, and we're looking for a break past 1034. So this was given at 3:08 p.m. The actual play was given, the second play, at 3:02 p.m. So if we look at it right now, let's look at BTU. Let's look at what happened. And this is what's called another breakout play, okay? Breakout, I'll explain quickly here, but look at this. All day long, uptrending slowly. The 1 year, if you look at the 1 year, it went on another chart around 1034. So when I saw it today over here, breaking right here at the top at 1033. You see there's a double top right here. I saw it early right here, 3 o'clock, power hour. We mentioned it right around here because we saw some support. This was mentioned, and you guys can see for a potential 5 to 10%, and right there 5% win, and then we got out. So this was, again, squeezing water from a rock sometimes. But you're going to see these little plays and, we take a shot. Why not? I mean, what were we really risking? 10, 20 cents? I mean, that is nothing. Okay, guys? Now, the next one came after hours, which was beautiful too. There was another stock, Dbgi, and this is what is called another breakout. And I'll go ahead and show you guys how that worked. So right here, we saw it moving after hours. Now, this I mentioned before. Usually every day, after hours, you will see about 1 or 2 stocks that can potentially give you a 5 to 15% on average return. That usually happens with about 1 to 2 stocks consistently every day. Maybe on a Friday you may not see these, but usually on average every day you'll see at least one potential play after hours. So we like to wait after hours to see if we can make another play. And we saw Dbgi. It was running very fast. It was notified and alerted right here. Dbgi, waiting to see if Dbgi running too fast. No play, but if you want to take a shot, guys, the risk is 615. 595 was a new risk. So we managed the risk between 595 was the ultimate risk. And as you guys can see here, Dbgi literally went from the 590s, 6 range, 615, all the way to 715. I mean, you are talking about a 17% return. And all I mentioned here was for this stock, the potential target for me was 10%. So I was going for just a quick 10%, and that's what we took here, 5 to 10%. So again, we want to play conservative when it's a stock that's running like this too fast. The stock, as you see here, right at market when the market closed at 534, It literally spiked out of nowhere to 635. I mean, that is just way too fast. So we waited for a little bit of support, looked for some life. It showed a little bit of life, and we took a little shot, and then it broke out past the top of 631. This is the breakout that I was looking for. I was looking for it to go past the 631 level. So this was another nice little win that we were able to take at the end after hours once the whole market was slow. So again, today was a little tough day, but there was still a couple plays that were made, percentage points that were made. We had one stock in the biosciences that did pretty well for a brief second and then died back down all day. No real FDA news again, but again, anytime you mention anything potentially with FDA news, you're going to see some crazy excitement, which was why I love FDA approval news, okay? And that's pretty much it for today. Today was, again, a slow day, relaxing day. We only played what we really saw. We were just very patient, did not gamble, did not go crazy. So, again, that is my take on playing stocks that are on a slow day, playing potential breaks, and also FDA news. We still want to be very tight when it's a slow day. Okay, guys? Thank you very much. Have a good evening.